Everyone, welcome to Dr. Ravi's Academy. In today's class, we will be understanding what are the various types of steering mechanisms are available and what are the differences between these two, how to distinguish these steering mechanisms, that you will be understanding. So, let us see the types are concerned. You have two types of steering gear mechanisms. So, first one is Davis steering gear mechanism. The other one is Ackermann steering gear mechanism. These are the two types of steering gear mechanisms, and as far as the first one is Davis and second one is Ackermann steering gear mechanism, and the differences between these two. As far as the Davis steering gear mechanism is concerned, it is exact. The first point is you can represent by Roman letters 1 and 2. The first point is this particular mechanism is exact steering gear mechanism, whereas the other side it is approximate steering gear mechanism. Approximate steering gear mechanism. So, here this satisfies the condition for the correct steering gear mechanism in all possible positions, that means for all turning angles, whereas Ackermann steering gear mechanism is going to satisfy only in 3 positions. It is going to satisfy. What is this 3 positions? When a vehicle is moving on the straight line path, that is the first position, and vehicle negotiating a left turn or it may be right turn at a specified angle, so that it is going to satisfy the condition for the correct steering gear mechanism. That means your Ackermann steering gear mechanism is known as an approximate approximate steering gear mechanism, whereas Davis is exact steering gear mechanism. And the second important point in this is involves sliding pair. It involves sliding pair. As you know that when sliding pair is involved, you have the lifespan of this particular mechanism is shorter. Life is shorter. So, it takes wear and tear, and you have to go for maintenance of that particular steering gear. Whereas the other side, it involves turning pairs only. All are turning pairs. So, as you know that turning pair will have more life. The turning pair will have more life. Almost all it is there is you will not experience any problem during the lifetime of your vehicle. So, that is second point. And third point is about mounting of this particular mechanism. Davis steering gear mechanism is mounted on the front axle. So, this is with respect to mounting of your steering gear mechanism. It is mounted in front of front axle. That means you need separate space for mounting of Davis steering gear mechanism, whereas the other side, if you look at that Ackermann steering gear mechanism, it is hardly a modified 4-bar mechanism. It is mounted on the back of the front axle. So, it is mounted on back of your front axle. So, you do not need any separate space for mounting of Ackermann steering gear mechanism, whereas your Davis steering gear requires that you need to have a separate space for mounting of your steering gear mechanism. These are the 3 important differences between Davis and Ackermann steering gear mechanisms.